If you're a fan of gruff-voiced dudes who aren't too keen on showing their faces, then you're going to love what's in store for you on today's SVG News. Kick back, relax, and grab a snack to munch on. Fans of The Last of Us can finally breathe a sigh of relief. HBO's live-action television adaptation of the best-selling game has found its Joel. Deadline has reported that Pedro Pascal, star of The Mandalorian, has signed on to play the grumpy survivor in the new series.
You do what I say, when I say it. We clear?
Sure.
Repeat it.
What you say goes.
According to Deadline, Pascal, who also appeared in Game of Thrones, in which he played the ill-fated and head-squished Oberyn Martell, has been fielding multiple offers from major studios ever since he became available for a new series. The Last of Us was a project that ultimately won him over. Judging from Deadline's description of the series and Joel's role in it, HBO seems to be making an effort to keep the TV series as close to the original game as possible. The description reads, Pascal's Joel, tormented by past trauma and failure, must trek across a pandemic-ravaged America, all the while protecting a girl who represents the last hope of humanity. Sounds pretty familiar, huh?
I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
On social media, fan reaction to Pascal's casting has been overwhelmingly positive. One fan remarked that Pascal is killing it in his career, while others are excitedly repeating the news in all caps. Meanwhile, writer and comedian Heather Ann Campbell pointed out the similarities between Joel and Pascal's turn as Din Djarin on The Mandalorian. Both characters are a gruff father figure, tasked with protecting a child during an arduous journey through creature-infested terrain. Meanwhile, Troy Baker, the beloved voice actor who originated the role of Joel in the games, expressed a great deal of excitement regarding this casting announcement. In fact, Baker seemed most excited to see how Pedro Pascal would make the role his own. Baker tweeted, "Cannot wait to see what I learn about Joel from Pedro. Buckle up, y'all, we going for a ride." Joining Pascal on the series is another Game of Thrones alum. Bella Ramsey, best known for her role as Lady Lyanna Mormont, will be playing Ellie. Much like in the game, Ellie is a young woman who is found to be immune to the virus that has ravaged the world. In the hopes of finding a cure, Joel must keep her safe. A start date for filming has not been announced, but there is already a great deal of talent attached to the series behind the scenes. The pilot episode will be helmed by award-winning Russian director Kantemir Balagov, from a script written by Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin and original The Last of Us writer-director Neil Druckmann. With its two leads having been cast, hopefully fans won't have to wait long until the cameras start rolling. Content warning: the following story contains references to self-harm that may be distressing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Corpse Husband may be finding a whole new audience playing Among Us these days, but the mysterious YouTuber has been well known in internet horror circles for years. According to fandom, he has, quote, one of the most popular horror narration channels on YouTube. His deep, distinct voice is a good fit for the creepy and disturbing stories he sometimes reads for his viewers. There is one thing about Corpse Husband, however, that very few people have ever gotten to see: his face. Even when being interviewed in person, Corpse Husband has worn a mask to obscure his identity.
I haven't seen your full face.
Oh, true.
You didn't show me your full face.
True. I guess they don't see that I'm like wearing a mask.
Yeah, you're wearing a mask. He's wearing a mask.
Now fans have an idea of why Corpse Husband goes to great lengths to remain hidden from the world. Sadly, it's not only because he wishes to remain anonymous. There's more to it than that. During an Instagram Q&A, one of Corpse Husband's fans asked him, quote, "What's the main reason why you won't be doing face reveal?" Corpse's answer to the question uncovered a lot more about the YouTuber than most previously knew. Corpse admitted, "Realistically, it'll happen, inevitably against my will."
A lot of people think it's like a business thing or a gimmick. I just deeply hate my face, and people's expectations at this point are ridiculous and unachievable.
According to Sportskeeda, Corpse Husband went on to talk about the struggles he faces with self-harm. He reportedly admitted to those listening that, at times, he's engaged in it mere moments before going live. Following Corpse's Q&A session, some fans rallied to show their support for him on Twitter. By talking about the issues he faces, some believe Corpse Husband can reduce some of the stigma around those topics. It's not entirely clear what Corpse Husband will do following these revelations. The YouTuber has gone a few weeks without a new upload, so it's possible Corpse is already in the midst of taking a break to work some things out. Some fans may relate to some of the feelings he shared. With that in mind, they may feel comforted by the fact Corpse was willing to be so open about what he's been going through. It seems all but certain those same fans will have Corpse Husband's back should he have more to reveal in the future. If you or someone that you know is struggling with mental illness, call the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration's National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP 4357. Visit the National Institute of Mental Health online at nimh.nih.gov or call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255.